What's up, guys? I just woke up a second ago, just showered. I'm still pretty sleepy, no coffee or nothing, but I'm gonna try something new today. I'm just gonna do like an early morning stream too. I'll stream later as well, but I'm gonna try just to stream for maybe an hour or two and see if it's worth it. Yo, what up, Azimus already, bro? What's going on, man? Ah, welcome, guys, welcome. Just leveling on classic era vanilla. Hunter getting up there. Yeah, you got that just woke up voice? Yeah. My eyes are a little bit. I have allergies a little bit. I thought the allergies were over, so I stopped taking my Zyrtec or Allegra Flonase. But I still feel it a little bit. What up, Azimus? Good to see you, my friend. I saw you leveling here the other day. Like in streaming it and stuff too, man. So nice. Big Azimus. I know like the Starfall server doesn't look perfect, but I think it's better than the first ever look. The cash shop, I looked into it a bit. Apparently there's no shop for the first 3 months, and even when the shop does go live, it's just gonna be like skins for mounts and bags, which is it's not like, obviously I wish it wasn't in, but it's kind of serviceable. Like I played on like Endless and they had that same type of thing, and it was pretty good. Like, you know, it's not a server you need to take like 1,000,000% seriously, but you never know, like it could be more fun than you think. Maybe some of the boys roll there and stuff. Or some people, I know some people in this guild in DV Delight gonna roll there. I'm immersed. That private server? Yeah, it's a new private server by the Everlook team. White Kidney's no longer involved in the project. This guy Neto is like the main guy. And I don't think they're doing progressive itemization anymore, which is kind of nice. PvP, 1x. Okay, God X. What up, Real Sticky Bloods? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Yeah, I'm just waking up here. I normally don't stream in the morning because it's not that worth it, because I don't have that much time, right? I got to take my daughter to school in approximately 1.5 hours. So, like, that's my thing. Like, is it worth it for even the viewer and stuff? A 1.5 hour stream, just throw it on for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Does that mess your channel up? But I'm gonna go live again normal time around noon as well. But yeah, no coffee. Just drinking a little water, getting going. Kinda comfy though. It's still dark out. Yeah, it's like 5 something where I live. Yeah, we'll chill out for an hour or two. Maybe we can check it out, just kind of burned from last time. Yeah, even if it's just for a day or two, man. Like, cause I kind of am like looking for someone, or maybe some people that would be down to like PvP a bit and world PvP. Like, it'd be fun, bro. Imagine you went warrior road. Like, I'll go healer. I don't care. And we just fall. Voice a bit low compared to the game sound. Okay. Okay. Might have to turn it back down then. If we do this, maybe that's it. Bro, they're gonna have to change that lyrics to your song to Waking Up to a Cargo stream. What's up, Demaxis? Yeah, streaming earlier than Grace. That's right. We can host him too when he gets on. We're just gonna stream a little bit, Demaxis. I gotta take my daughter to preschool around 7:30. So it'll be like a little over an hour and a half stream, and then I'll be back later. Much better. Nice. Good. So yeah, our hunter's looking pretty good. I've been out of town a bit recently, so I haven't been able to play as much as I'd like. I had this pickleball tournament this weekend, and I have some guests from out of town visiting. But I've still been squeezing in the levels here and there, and guess what? I actually dusted off the stream deck. Anyone have a stream deck? And it was a little bit harder to get it working again this time. I had to download this thing called Lutris, which is another thing similar to Proton. And I did get it working finally. So I'm playing Classic WoW on mobile as well. Like I can play this, and it's not hardcore too, so I can just chill, like, you know, take my time, kill a few mobs here and there if I'm just waiting for a game pick wall or something. Which is kind of cool. If you guys haven't tried it, like, it is really freaking cool. As like a boomer gamer and like a PC gamer, being able to see WoW on a Steam Deck mobile perfectly, amazing graphics. Just playing off your phone hotspot is crazy. All right, so we actually finished all the quests in here. I've been chilling in here a little bit because this is a really good source of tin, and the tin bottleneck is one of the worst parts of the mining grind. So sometimes when I level horde characters, I go between here and then I go across over here. There's also a lot of tin on this wall, so I'll do a little lap over there, see if I can find some. Does anybody know off the top of their head what you need for iron? I'm hoping it's like 125, and I just gotta get 10 more. But it might be 135 or 155 or something. I appreciate having a classic streamer during those dark times. Thanks, man. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Does that work with most controllers? I just use the Steam Deck itself, but you can use console port to. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure. Ag Torbane, 2,250 HP. That's a lot of HP. You know what I need, boys? I need that weak aura that shows the movement speed of mobs. That is like one of the most useful weak auras, I swear. Rapid firing. Oh my god, what's that lag? My man just fucking shadow stepped at me. You guys see that? My boy just shadow stepped. I don't want to move too much because there's other stealthies, but... Oh shit, and a caster too? Okay, we gotta kill this guy fast. Ranged caster. Throw a potion over here. Resist. $125 is iron? Oh, nice. Okay. Sweet. That's not too bad then. Some Battleforge wrist guards of the bear. I've been slowly accumulating green gear for alts too. You guys ever do that? I made a bank alt, and because there's nothing on the auction house, it makes me feel more compelled to like save greens. Bro, isn't it like 6 a.m.? Yeah, it's 5:57 right now. But I'm just trying something new. What's up, Classic? It's you, bro. I see you streaming a lot. Are you doing that hardcore run on Deviate Delight, or are you on Blood Cell? Yeah, we're trying something different. I just woke up, took a little shower, I got fully ready for my class at the gym. So I'm plug and play right now. Once my daughter's ready, my wife gets her ready, I can just take her to school. So I can stream in the morning right now. Just stream until the last second. Is Blizzard planning to release a new classic fresh? I think they will. I can just feel it, dude. I can just feel it. I'm just going off instinct here. I can feel it, bro. I think it's coming, man. Yo, Demoxys, thank you very much for tier 1, bro. I appreciate it. Long time supporter of the channel. Seeing you in Gray's chat, my chat, through all the years. Let me see how long you've been following for. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Okay, yeah, been 4 years. Crazy, bro. I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, I think my thing is obviously vanilla is a niche, right? I'm okay with it being a niche. I'm okay with there not being that many of us left. I think it's cool to show our like solidarity for the game, and this is one of those things where I do believe like vanilla WoW, like you know the expression less is more. I feel like that's how it is with vanilla WoW. Like people always think the classes are more fleshed out, TBC or Wrath or Cata, whatever, because they have more abilities, because they like some of the abilities in those expansions. But I would just challenge them to even just think about the idea that they're at their peak in vanilla. You know, they feel the most satisfying, like the little power spikes you get, and the classes are very different. You don't have There's not that many classes with taunt and things like that. And that I don't know. For me, it's the best version of the game by a country mile. And if we can, my goal is to be like one of those pillars in the vanilla side of things, to like always go to bat for the vanilla. And that's just it. Like that's just it. Like, just try to like keep people enjoying the game. Keep people learning about the game, or maybe wanting to give it another shot. Did you see somebody in the chat really wanted me to try Caddis? So I logged up like a solid 4 minutes and was like, nah, I left. Yeah. It just, I don't know, man. It's tough to understand why it doesn't do it for me. Like, I think I could have fun in Cata if I had to play it, right? Like, if I had to play Cata, there's no other version of WoW. I could find some way to have fun in it. Do arena or something. It'd be alright. But it's not World of Warcraft for me. Honestly, I hope SOD would be like one ability per class or so with more world content, maybe a few more quests. Thing is, bro, they had to shock people with too many changes. You only give one ability to each class. People are gonna say again, oh, it didn't feel different enough. Blizzard dropped the bag. Like, Blizzard dropped the ball. Like, they should have done way more. Like, imagine Shadow Step in vanilla. They could have given Rogue Shadow Step. They could have used the TB, and then people would have been like, dude, vanilla just needs the TBC abilities. Like, imagine the TBC abilities in vanilla, how good vanilla would be. Like, all the classes being more complete. You can actually play the meme specs. That's what they're gonna say, right? Because that's what they did during SOM. During SOM, they didn't do much changes. They just did some light, respectful changes to the game. I thought it was sick. Like, the game played differently. The meta was different. But those subtle changes are hard to be appreciated. And they're hard to, they're not that like apparent for people who haven't played the game a lot. So I think they had to like over course correct, if that makes sense. And they went like crazy, like trying all types of stuff to kind of shock people. Like, this is what classic vanilla could be, like with like a lot of changes. So maybe there's some middle ground in between them. My thing is, I'm not tripping, dude. Like, my retail is SOD or vanilla plus, classic plus, like I said before. That's my retail WoW. That's where we try new things. That's where we iterate on the game. That's where we take chances. But, you know, era, vanilla, whatever you want to call it, that's always home. That's always going to be the best version of the game at the end of the day. It's just timeless. Sometimes you take a break, a few months, maybe a year. And I'm an example of that, because I actually thought I wasn't going to play the game anymore. I thought I was moving on for real. But after a while, you do miss it. It's kind of crazy now watching you play this for SOD. SOD doesn't even feel like vanilla, and that's not Classic Plus either. Yeah, there's something a little cheap about it with SOD. I still like it and giving it a shot, and I can play both. I think, like, appreciate the faster leveling and some of the different changes. Like, we can do events, we can use SOD as a sandbox. But it feels a bit hollow in a way. Like, this version of the game, leveling feels the most satisfying. It feels the most real. The character feels the most real to me. And the world feels the most real. Yeah, I just woke up a second ago. I really don't mind picking their kind of WoW version. It's almost like choosing the first Pokemon from Oak, you know, but I really don't know how the communities have this civil war. Let's all destroy it. Enjoy and vibe together. Yeah. I don't think we should split. Like, era people and SOD people shouldn't split. I really do feel like that's the best play. We're like vanilla gamers. That's what I call them in my mind. Like, we can appreciate SOD. That's like our retail. That's where there's some changes. We're trying some things. The game has a pulse. The game's not dead, you know? People would, that was one of the biggest arguments people had always versus Classic. Like, oh, the game's figured out. It's figured out. It's figured out. Blah, blah, blah. It's figured out. Why would I want to do that again? It's been figured out. We know what's good. We know what's whatever. Like, that's a bad thing. Like, so what is figured out? It's fun each time. It's a game you play in cycles. Like, do it a little better each time. Play a different class, do something different. But the fact that we have SOD and they are doing some changes and potentially new content like Kara and stuff, game's not dead. Like, to me, that's vanilla. This is vanilla. It's all part of the same like wheelhouse. That's just the sore spot right now in my mind. Is Blizzard needs to take care of the people who just enjoy the base version of the game. Give them something to look forward to. Give them a fresh. TBC feels more classic than SOD. I don't know. I mean, in some ways, I feel you. In some ways. In some ways, but you know, you're still running around this world, right? It's like Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, where TBC, you're in Outland the whole time. I like TBC. It's my second favorite version of the game, TBC. Yeah, and even Wrath, I didn't play it much. Wrath is still my third. It just goes vanilla, TBC, Wrath. Alright, let's see. Turn in Revenge of Gan. We got some good amount of tin. Let's see what we're at now. 117, getting closer. Let me go find Yan. It's like a huge patrol. Oh, right there. Okay, so he is southbound. Yan's southbound towards the Great Lift. Classic. Caddy sucks ass. Classic is turning into retail. Yeah. I don't know, bro. It's strange to me. It's strange to me. It's crazy. I mean, I do agree, like, CAD is gonna hit differently in 2024. It's not like, you know, we can have our cake and eat it too. We still have the old world. You can go back at any time. But you just look at the armor sets, man. It just looks more like corny with Catabo. The armor, the new races, the troll druids, the worgans, the color palette is like, it's like Chuck E. Cheese, bro. It's like it's not as bad as Mop in a way. Like, I feel like Mop, the game just went straight Disney Princess Pixar. Like, that's what they want. Weirdly enough, I mean, Def Camp Melderon pointed it out years ago. They have a really good video on the topic, but Vanilla WoW, even though it's still very stylized, it feels the most serious version of the game in a way. And I know it's still animated and stuff, but I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, this game, Vanilla looks the most, like, the darkest. Like, look at my orc's face right now. You know? I don't know. I feel like the new orcs and the NPCs, they started leaning into the cartooniness even more. Maybe past the sweet spot. That you will never please the entirety of WoW players, no matter how many versions of relaunches they put out there. There will always be a that says, nah, my version is this, 100%.
Well,
but
you have done
I have faith in the vanilla side of things. Like, if they put all the versions of WoW out, guys, if they put them all out,
a champion of the lost tribe.
What,
you have
guys,
done well, adventurer.
Fast forward a couple years, imagine all the versions of WoW are out. Kata, or, you know, yeah, Kata, Mop, everything, right? And the dust is settled. Nothing is new and shiny. What version of the game is going to have the most players? Oh, God, it's vanilla all day, every day. We could go to bat for it. Like, we're kind of die hard with it. Like, you look at the private server scenes, which private server has been the most popular over the years. There's been TBC ones. I'd say vanilla's first place by far. TBC second. I mean, it's possible, actually, Wrath second. You know why? Because, like, Warmain and those servers, they have a huge, like, international player base, and maybe I'm underestimating how much they love Wrath. There's people who just love 332 or whatever it's called, like. But I'm telling you, bro, and we can control that a bit. It's almost like with the hardcore community, we can, like, show solidarity around the game. Even though we're small, we're strong as fuck, you know? That's how I feel about it. And it's almost it's fun to, like, take on that challenge, like, in the face of all these much bigger games, in the face of Kata and retail. And once upon a time, at the beginning of Classic, that to me was part of the narrative. Like, we were a little bit more anti-retail back then. You know, it's softened massively, but I kind of like that in a way. Like, you could kind of be at peace with the retail players, but they were cut from a different cloth. I'm sorry, my bro. Like, you enjoy your version of the game, but it ain't that. That's not us. Like we're happy Vanilla's coming back because this game is way better. You know what I'm saying? But now it's softened a lot, which is maybe a good thing. There's more players that play both. Oh, is this the Deviant Delight server? I'd like to get married to. Yeah, Deviant Delight. It's actually, if you're looking for the buy-in, I think we're at that point right now. If you're skeptical, like, this is a real server now, guys. For real. It's been getting even, I'd like to think we played a role in it too, right? Like, we helped get it going. But since then, more YouTubers have jumped on, more streamers have jumped on. People are putting videos out. It's growing. It's a legit serviceable place to play vanilla right now. No joke. The best thing they can do, though, guys, you know what they should do? If they really wanted to do a homie move for the vanilla community, you know what they should do? They should make it so you can't transfer anymore. They should lock the realm to transfers and give us a little bit of a home. If they're not going to give us fresh, just give us a little nook and cranny. Lock it on transfers. And it's hard for me to go back to vanilla after playing Sod with all the runes. Just try it. I think the pacing is going to surprise you, dude. The pacing is so good. The classes feel simple. It's like less is more. Like, just try it, Fatal. The thing is, though, I'm still playing Sod. I played Sod yesterday. I streamed Sod yesterday. And I think you can just play both, bro. Runes are so shit. I don't know. I like him in a way. I like the idea that, you know, you can't have everything. Like, you have to pick one, and there's multiple good options, and classes have more diversity and finesse in a way.
The Thunderhawk is
I like the concept of having to go out into the world to get them in concept and practice. It's kind of annoying, though.
Or great doom. But washed a pawn called Spirit Biter in Torah can bring neither or both. The pain you felt from hunting Spirit Biter is the pang all feel who make great gains at great costs.
I feel like runes replace abilities when they should have added onto the classes kits. Replace abilities when they should have added onto the classes kits more often than not. You use a rune over an old ability that doesn't always feel good.
The war chief has instructed me to study all kinds of weapons and armor. He has sent me here to the hub of both the Tauren and Orc cultures in the Barrens to meet as many travelers as possible and to learn about the
I
cultures
don't know.
of the
That hasn't been the
Barrens.
case for my
He
that hasn't
feels
been the
there's
case in my
something to be
experience so far.
learned
But I've
from
only
the
played a
most
couple classes.
pathetic of cultures, the Quilboar or Centaur.
Yeah.
Well met.
Yeah, I mean, to me, with my limited understanding of Sod right now, the leveling does feel pretty fun. Ampi was saying it gets tough at 25, and maybe that's the case, but it's been really fun, the leveling. The biggest downer for Sod is that, one, it does feel a little bit weird not being at 60. Like, I'm not so sure about this level gating content. It's weird. It's a little weird that, like, our main raid is Sunken Temple and stuff. Like, I can't, maybe it's just a patience thing. Gotta wait till phase 4. But also, like, there's just a ton of boosting. You can get summoned everywhere, and people aren't really leveling out in the open world so much. They're just spamming incursions, and like how important incursions are. And the other thing about Sod that I don't really like that much is that the BIS gear is all like new gear. There's like barely anything that's just old gear that's still worth doing, so people aren't just organically running the old dungeons. Those things all feel kind of bad. Tank cargo's looking good, mate. Yo, thanks for what's up, Gachi. What faction is popping? They're both popping right now. They are both popping.
Though the crossroads seems to be
Yeah,
the
come through,
center
like,
of activity in the Barrens,
We can show
I prefer the
how
quietude
solid
of
we are as a
Canterlot.
community, the
Where
vanilla
shall I
guys,
send you?
by playing on projects like this, like on Deviant Delight, showing them we want demand, we're tight knit, we still have a decent presence on Twitch, we're still hosting each other, we're raiding each other. You know, you don't want vanilla to be the forgotten game. And I think we'll outlast them. Cattle will run its course for a couple weeks. But dude, those versions of the game, even back in the day, were soulless. Like, Progress fresh with dual spec, your take? Nah, bro. I mean, do whatever you want on SOD, Vanilla Plus, Season of Mastery, whatever you want to call it. You can they can shoot all their shots with that one, and I'll still play it, and I think it's cool. Like, that would be I'm down, but there just needs to be untouched, unscathed 1x vanilla servers with the lights on all the time, like Whitemane and Mankrik, with the seasonal annual fresh. We've talked about it before. One's in the chat if this would be the perfect ecosystem for you, right? Annual vanilla fresh, annual TBC fresh, annual Wrath fresh. It's not too much. I know you say it's fragmenting the community. It would be lit, man. Annual vanilla, annual TBC, annual Wrath. There's era servers for all three. After the season ends, you can move your character to one of those like trophy realms. The annual vanilla server, at the end of it, you can move your character to TBC if you want and just move into the TBC environment. Or you can just retire it, right? Or go again. And that's pretty much it. It's the trilogy, and then you have Vanilla Plus.
Welcome to the Crossroads, adventurer. My name is Thork. I lead the defenses here in the name of the War Chief. Please, feel free to make yourself at home. As long as you mind your business, no one should have any problem with you taking up some space. There are many threats to our safety here. If you've already become familiar with the lay of the land, speak to the others here. Perhaps they have tasks for you to do.
You couldn't boost on private servers. I'm trying to remember why though. Like, you couldn't Mard on Mage Bull. Like, there actually weren't SM boosting in private servers. I'm not really sure why though.
You please me, adventurer. The eggs and the tool.
But like, even when we played that Everlook server, right? Azimuth's like, people weren't boosting, bro. Like, you would do dungeons just because the world was so brutal. You wanted to escape and take a breath, you know. But there actually wasn't boosting on private servers.
For the Horde.
The XP was dog shit on private servers? Oh, so they just changed the XP. Because even back before 2019 Classic launch, like, boosting wasn't really a thing.
What can I help you
could
with?
do it. There was some people who did it, actually. There was people who did it, but it wasn't as good. But I remember, like, T Muggsy, he was in here the other day. He was like the leader of dogs, and he got like banned.
Got the good stuff.
And his whole guild came together and like mob tagged him up to in a dungeon. Basically, what you do on the private servers is someone goes around with like Piercing Howl or Shout, and you gather all the mobs like in Dead Mines, and you bring it to the front. And then the guy getting boosted, he throws a dynamite to get a tag, and then you kill it all. But he throws a dynamite to get a tag, then you leave group and you kill it all. And he does get insane XP. But maybe all private servers weren't the same. Some you could boost, some you couldn't. Yo, what up, Grills? You can't buy Razor Heroes though, such. You guys have any plans for an HC run through soon? She would be dope.
As the wind on the plains.
Yeah, we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Right now, I think the energy is towards doing these SOD dungeon draft tournaments. Which, if you're not a believer now, stay tuned. I think they're gonna grow on you. We had a good one this past weekend. And then
my
Stevie
wind
Delight
riders are
Project.
trained to fly quickly through the hot Baron's air.
Music is loud? Okay. Let's try that. Check in with YouTube. But yeah, guys, just woke up today, trying something different, doing an early morning stream. I'll be back on around noon. I'm gonna test to see if this is worth it. Just to do a quick hour and a half. If you had to brainstorm what would be the next steps of SOD after level 60 vanilla is cleared. Oh, so you're saying the future of Classic Plus when the season ends? It's tough, bro, because you have to see how the Phase 4 stuff goes. You have to see how fun it is. How, if Karazhan is just copy-paste, or if it's pretty inspired. And feel the community out, and if they're enjoying it or not. But the future of Vanilla Plus.
What's up?
Just to make sure I'm consistent with all my statements, like future of Vanilla Plus. So this is assuming there's going to be a classic era fresh, right? And you get to scratch that itch too. And we're still iterating on the game. I don't think you do level gate for the next round. I think people did the level gate one time. They enjoyed it like phase 1. It seems like most people enjoyed phase 1 a ton. And then from there, it was just...
I knew you couldn't resist some of this brew. Come back
wasn't-
again anytime you want some more, adventurer. Just bring me more of the ingredients I had you collect. Good stuff.
I think no level gate.
Blue leaf tubers are a delicacy around the world, but they're rare, very rare.
Thinking about the runes, man. Do you peel back the runes next season? That's tough, bro. That's above my pay grade. I don't know, like, man, now that we've opened Pandora's box on Vanilla Plus, on the Vanilla Plus side of things, just keep in mind we'll always have
I
regular
get the
vanilla.
best deals anywhere.
Maybe you keep the
good.
runes, man, but maybe balance them a bit more, tweak some of them, take some of them out. Make runes just baseline skills. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. Runes or no runes. I think honestly, if I had to choose right now, you're forcing me gun to my head. I would say next season, no runes. Take them out. Like
Do I
we
have
just
a
had them for
deal
a season.
you?
Take them out, cleanse
a
the
good
game
one.
world again, so people can feel like, okay, that wasn't permanent. That really was just a test. They just were testing it, and maybe the season after that they could bring them back if people missed them, right? But like, next season you go no runes, and you try to go a different direction, maybe.
Yo.
Instead of, where can a brother buy razor arrows, bro?
Be good.
Sharp
Ah,
arrows.
potential customer.
No, no. I guess I'll buy some sharp ones. Feels bad. I still have some, but
Yeah, what do you want?
it's about 3.
Keep it real.
How may I help?
Try something. Yeah, what I was gonna say is maybe in vanilla, the next season of Vanilla Plus, the direction they could go is try to make a new zone or something. Make a new zone and make some new leveling dungeons. Imagine that. No more runes. We're going back to the basic class abilities, but they go a different route to try that. You know, so that way we're just shooting out these, you know, risk-seeking missiles in various directions on various seasons. We tried vanilla without world buffs. We tried vanilla with tons of TBC and Wrath abilities. Let's try vanilla with another zone or two and some new dungeons. We're saying again on the sod side, not on Era. I think the game is immaculate, just as is 1x out of the box, and we'll always have that. But stop with the XP buffs. I wouldn't mind the XP buffs so much as like they need to somehow stop boosting, and they need to stop like what is the like. The more and more I think about it, it's like upsetting me. Like, why does incursions give so much XP? Like, who the fuck came up with that? Like, how is that a good idea? Whoever set the tuning of the incursions to give so much XP? That seems like absurd, bro. The Psalm XP buff was perfect. I really did enjoy leveling on Psalm. I leveled a ton of characters. Yeah. I like the XP buff, but just keep people out in the world, no boosting, and don't give them some like cheese way to level up. Just keep them out in the open world. People like low key. That's the most enjoyable way to do it. My favorite ice cream has always been vanilla with sprinkled chocolate chips. Incursions is the most retail type content ever. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate them trying incursions. It's a cool concept, the idea that you can get, you know, double dip value for on the zones. and gets, you know, make the
You've come
zones feel
further than
fresh.
many, adventurer. Respect the elements
But-
around you, and you shall fare far greater than most.
Yo. Gotta find Shawak. But the tuning on it and why it gives so much gear and rep, it's like they kind of force you to do it, right? Like you have to do incursions. And it's so boring. The concept is good, but I just feel, oh, that's him right there. It says Era. This is Era right now. We're on Deviant Delight. So if you guys don't know about the project, I feel like it's been spreading a lot, so mostly everybody knows it. But this right here, if you're a vanilla enjoyer, if you've been feeling a bit disenfranchised or not really feeling Kata or Sod, not sure what to do, not sure what to play, this is another project we can rally behind. This is a dead RP PvP server that a bunch of us old crusty ate up, washed up vanilla gamers, private server guys, we're trying to create a serviceable place to play vanilla for now. And it's chill. I think you guys would like playing on low pop vanilla more than you think if you're on the same wavelength, you know? If you're not really in that like metagaming type of wavelength and you're just chilling out, it's a fun thing to play for now. And the population has been growing a lot. Yo, you feeling better today? What's up, Vincent? Good to see you, man. Yeah. I'm feeling a bit better today. I'm trying something new. I'm gonna try stream early. I just woke up a little bit ago. Just for an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna go do my thing for a bit. And then I'll be on midday again. You look golden, by the way. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of sun recently. Sun was low pop towards the end. It was still very fun. Yeah. No, I mean, this... I'll tell you what, like, fresh servers, they are a lot of fun, but they're not that wholesome in terms of the community on a fresh server. They're actually pretty edgy. There's like some racism going on. There's like some craziness going on these fresh servers. Like, this vibe, early community, like sandbox type projects like this, like early Bloodsail vibes, like with on Deviant Delight, this is as good as it gets as far as the WoW community being wholesome. Like, people are like super sweet to each other here. They're not like corpse camping each other much or anything like that. They kill each other one time and they move on. It's not always gonna stay like that though. As this project goes, it'll get some bad apples. That's always how it goes, even with hardcore, remember? It was really, really wholesome at first. No, like, I mean, you're good as fuck. Muscles, tan, everything. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfortable in my own skin these days. I'm trying to maintain it and still play WoW. Oh, I didn't know that Ziz is playing WoW at all. You look amazing, bro. Thank you, Camille. I appreciate it, bro. Like Nostalrius, they purposely nerfed dungeons to give half XP. Incursions ruined the open world, everyone just camped them. What up, man? I remember I was priest-healing a ZF run with Classic Vanilla just launched. I ended up healing around with you on your lock, boosting your mage. Nice to see you. What's up, Quez? We did ZF for hours that day? Oh, dude, were you with Ricky Tan? I still remember that.
You now are one with Isha Awak, adventurer. His spirit is with you.
Ricky
he
Tan, the
lurks
man.
in your eyes that one day
Dungeon
will learn
Cleave
to see.
2019 was kind of a vibe as well. I still think it's bad for the game. Like, they should try to make it so, you know, people are encouraged to get out in the open world. But for what it was pretty fun at the time. Voidwalker pulling everything, making a spell cleave, and just optimizing combat. So good. I have a Bloodsail HC 60, level 60 paladin I'm looking for a new home for. Thing is, they're not accepting like transfers into the guild here because they're trying to keep it as fresh as possible. BJ, I mean, you can transfer them here, like it's your prerogative, but if you're trying to play with everybody in the group, they're trying to make it as fresh as possible, as much as they can control. But I would just roll again, bro. Just go again. All EU classic gamers come to Zandalari tribe. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm glad you guys have started something over there. That's cool. That's awesome. Heart at the crossroads. Light a Sunrock retreat. Okay, we can buy arrows over there. I remember they made a fresh, classic era server called Crusader Strike and it failed for some reason. Does anyone remember why? What do you mean, like the SOD server, Youngclip? I can't tell if you're memeing, dude. It's still doing alright. I think a lot of people are gonna come back to SOD with
Be careful. As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
the final phases. Do you know where your old HC Orc Rogue videos went on your YouTube channel? What's up, Chiswick? I think they're all there, man. I thought I thought I relisted everything, but I've gotten so much feedback, people saying that they're not listed, so I got to go back through and list them again.
My Wind Riders are trained to fly quickly through the hot Baron's air.
Holy shit, you got in great shape, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I like my routine right now. I think I've maybe finally found balance in what I want to do just day to day. Like right now, as I wake up, this is not normal for me, but I wake up, I'll shower, chill in bed, whatever, maybe play a little WoW, game for a little bit. Then my daughter wakes up, my wife wakes up, go get breakfast together. Sometimes we go to Dunkin' Donuts or we go get like an omelet or something like that. Get coffee. Drop my daughter off at preschool, which is always just like a cute experience. Walking her in, holding her hand. Then go to the gym. Do my alpha conditioning class, which is enough for me. Like I was doing 2 a days before. I would do alpha in the morning and then I would go lift again at night. But since I'm streaming again, like I have less time, so do my alpha conditioning for an hour, then maybe a lift a little bit after, like 10-15 minutes. Then go to the park or go out to the course of my gym, drill for an hour or two. Come back home, eat a little lunch, go Pollo Loco or something, grab some chicken and broccoli. Start stream with you guys for a few hours. 4 or 5 hours. And stream. Spend a little time with my daughter and my wife. Go back to the gym. Play some pickleball there. That's usually when we do like open play or like high level mixers and stuff. Then come home. Spend the evening with the family and that's it. Drill? Yeah, like just drill it, like drilling with like my doubles partner or whatever, just working on stuff. Showering isn't normal for you? Oh no, I shower twice a day. You guys 2 a day showers? I love showering at the gym too. That's one of my favorite things. After it, like that's one of my favorite feelings. After you're at the gym, you get a nice pump, you have a great workout, you're feeling great. You go to the locker room, you shower, you take your time. You shave, they got mouthwash, they got the lotion, nice towels. And then you little mouthwash then you walk out of the gym feeling fresh, like oh that best feeling. You full-time streaming? No, this is just for fun on the side, man. Showering with the boys. Balance is so key, man. I recently learned to balance my life so much. WoW is so much more enjoyable with balance.
Hello.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, dude. Like, I've just come to terms. I don't have all the time in the world to just degen play WoW. Like, I have a few hours per day. I have maybe like 5 hours per day, which is still a lot. It's a lot of time. But I just try to enjoy those hours as much as I can, not try to overdo it. Just do as much as I can in that time.
The Blood Furies are the source of the increasing.
That's like 5 hours at like maximum. Too, you know, maybe about...
They encroach upon all likes of life, preventing the innocent from leaving their boundaries. I need you to cull the
What do you mean, classic fresh waiting room? Did I miss
Industrial
something?
greed and continuous war have wrecked the lands.
Basically, man, it's the next thing we can rally and fight for. We fought for hardcore servers, we got them. Now we can fight for classic era fresh servers. It's the sore spot in the ecosystem right now. And people are always looking for like a project, you know, to rally around. So that can be like the next thing. And this server in my mind is like the waiting room for that. It's like the official waiting room for classic era fresh. So if you want it, come play here, show your support. You play SOD as well? Yeah, I'm still playing SOD as well. Is your wife also in the gym with you? She's been pregnant for the last bunch of months. Like, she's in 3rd trimester right now. So she hasn't been able to go, really. And they don't really have, like, prenatal yoga or anything like that at my gym. That's one thing that they should have, but they don't. So she's been taking it easy. But before that, yeah, she was going to the gym a lot, and she got back to her, like, pre-pregnancy weight, and it's like, it's blasting. But yeah, man, pregnancy is brutal. Like, thank God we don't have to go through that, guys. Just imagine you can't really lift, you can't really eat what you want. Like, you just stun locked for like so long, and then you have to recover from it. Oh, I need to get the arrows.
Greetings. Goodbye.
Loktar!
Dude, does no place have razor arrows? What the fuck?
Victory!
No place has razor arrows. It's just the major cities. I forgot about that. Even Stone Talon's a high level place. This guy, surely.
What are you
razor
looking
arrows.
for?
Sharp arrows. Oh my god, bro. I'm going to Thunderblood. This pissed me off. They have a free win post. I think I need to get arrows, guys. Unless it's about to take me to free win right now. Let me see. Windshear Craig, Gorenzo, Stone Talon. No, we're doing stuff here.
Where would you like to fly to?
Thunderbuff's close. 2 minutes. We can talk. Started on EU server last night. Great community. What's your IRL job, Cargos? I have a couple businesses right now. I do luxury van rentals. So I have like Winnebago's Sprinter vans, Mercedes Sprinter vans. They have like beds in them, kitchens in them. So I rent those out on a platform called Outdoorsy. It's similar to like Turo or something like that, but it's for like camping, and people take them up to parks. So I have a couple of those. And then I do like home services. So like I have like pool maintenance, repair, installation, installing pumps and stuff like that. I have a couple guys that go. I don't have to do it anymore, thankfully. They just run the routes, and I got a couple trucks. And then I do some real estate stuff. Big women are absolutely beasts. They're superheroes in my mind. Pregnancy is also gnarly. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, it's... Yeah, the pregnancy is wild. Yo, Nox1031 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, bro. Welcome to the community, bro. I appreciate that. 6 months of support. Early stream hype. Yep, we're trying something new here. We'll stream for about an hour and a half. Just a little bit, and then we'll be back later. Well, you actually started that. You used to always talk about converting sprinters into campers. I didn't convert them, though. Matt, I remember that. All right, I'm glad. That's funny you remember that, though. I looked into that, doing the conversions myself, but I've realized over time that I'm not that handy. I'm kind of just like a digital, millennial, creative, yuppie type. Like, I'm really not like a carpenter. I'm not like hands-on. Like, I've accepted my role in the universe with that. So I actually buy the, like, they're already pre-made by Winnebago. So it's already, everything is like done. Low-key into van life, yeah. I pretty much rent out those exact vans you're talking about, classic. My main ones are like P59, Solus P59 with the extended wheelbase, 21 foot. It's got a popped up on the top, so you can sleep two up top in a queen size bed, and then the bottom has queen size bed. Oh, thanks again, Nox. Happy to see all my friends enjoying Catalange, but I've got that fresh vanilla itch. Let's go, guys. Let's run a tight-knit, nice community. We gotta come together, guys. There's not that many of us left in 2024. Embrace SOD, have an open mind towards Vanilla Plus in the future, but always remember that 1x Vanilla is always the best. Will RXP guides work on the Starfall Fresh? I think they are supporting the 114 client, actually. So that was one of the main things that demotivated me from playing the last Everlook server, is that I got so excited that you can play with the new client of the private server, so it was blowing my mind. Oh, we need arrows, and that is from this way. Yo, Dave May, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Love the chill streams while I'm working. Bro, thank you. The tier 1s are huge. The tier 1s are the lifeblood of the channel. I appreciate that very much, Dave. Love the chill streams while working. What do you do, Dave? If you don't mind me asking. What was I saying though?
I've been expecting
Web development. Oh, nice.
looking for something special.
Animal foods, please. Razor
I've been
arrows.
expecting you.
Where the razor arrows at?
We shall meet.
I have
I'm
just
lost.
the
I
thing.
forgot where all the arrow vendors are.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
Light shot, heavy shot. I think I have to actually go up to the bowyer. I'm stocking up this time. Sandman, watching stream and work go hand in hand. Yeah. Software engineer? Nice.
How may I aid you?
Razor arrow. Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay. I can play the game now.
Wind.
27.
Looking for something special?
I need to get a one thing I'm determined to do this time is I'm gonna get a black wolf pet early. I want to ding 60 with a fully leveled up wolf, so I can just go right into Dire Maul. It's so annoying on Hunter when you hit 60 and you have to go like tame your own wolf from inside Elbers and then level it up like 9 levels. It takes forever. Just so you can start doing tributes like decently. I always mess that up.
When mounted on the back of a Wind Rider, one sees that its reputation for strength and speed is well earned.
But oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. So on the last private server I played, which was Everlook, I remember it was so exciting to me that you could play on the new modern client on private servers. You don't have to use the old janky 112 client. I mean, I love it. I don't want to talk that much shit about it because it provided so many years of fun and entertainment, but it is pretty janky. A lot of the macros and stuff, like they don't work. Like some of the modern language of macros doesn't work in that client. There's not a lot of add-ons that work for it. So being able to use the 113 client in private servers was a big game changer. And shout out to Britannia for doing that. That was his project for a little while to get it working. But we got it working, and it just felt so good. And then they pretty much said that they can't enforce the TOS for some reason on the 113 client, and they made up some excuses and they pretty much blocked it, so you couldn't use it anymore, and they said it was bannable. And yeah, there was just no going back to the older client. That was a huge bummer, but I think this time around they're supporting it. Cargos, I jumped on the scale this morning, officially 5 pounds down from when you and I first talked about fitness. Motivation is high, feeling good. Hell yeah, bro. What are you at right now, Classic? Because 5 pounds is good. Just want to make sure you're on the right track and you're doing all you can do, man. Remember, like, even no matter where you're at, if you just do 1 meal a day, and then outside of that 1 meal a day, if you have cravings and stuff, just eat, like, drink a shake, have a protein bar, have one of those cinnamon rolls. That's the key. And I wouldn't worry about like building a ton of muscle and stuff right now. I mean, you can, but the number one thing is just getting your nutrition in check. Promise you. Just once a day, then you're gonna get these cravings, really bad cravings. Go drink something warm, maybe some soup broth, a couple protein shakes, a couple bars. Humar is up? Oh, okay, cool. I don't think we'll go for Humar. Maybe we'll get Broken Dude if he's up. I really want a wolf pet though. Bro, I ate some spicy food last night and I feel like I'm gonna die from this heartburn. What calories and macros do you do, or do you track them? I don't track them that much. I'm not that scientific with it, Warwick. I probably should be, if I can, because I'm about 10% body fat, right? So to get lower than this, I think I need to be more scientific about it. But I just try to, like, I eat out almost all the time too, which is another bad thing, but it is what it is. So try to eat once a day, And I will eat out, but I have a bunch of go-to meals when I go out and get something that are gonna be pretty solid. Like, and then it depends. You just have to go off of it. Like, if I eat like kind of a high carb meal, like if I have soup dumplings, xiaolongbaos with you know, shrimp wontons and maybe some beef noodle soup, something really high carb, you got to be extra careful that day. Just maybe don't eat it all for the rest of the day, or if you're going to eat anything else, just super high protein, just shakes. But because you're only eating once a day, it's not that bad. And maybe you do a second lift or something to balance it out. The Panda Express order, I'll tell you right now, family meal, amazing value, 40 bucks. You get 3 meats, 2 sides. You go double green, they call it like green mix or something. It's basically cabbage, kale, broccoli, all sauteed with some garlic. It's not that great compared to like real Chinese vegetables. It's pretty, but it's still like decent, you know. So you get that, and then you get chicken teriyaki, and then green bean, chicken green beans. No extra sauce. 40 bucks, and that's an insane value of like how much food you get. So basically Monday, so you basically drop 5 pounds in a week? Okay, yeah, you're going hard. You're going hard in the paint. 5 pounds in a week. Nice, dude. Huge.
I met Lorenzo once, but let me tell you,
Huge.
he's not easy on the eyes. His flesh looks like it's rotting away, and he's grafted metal and
Rice?
gears
Nah,
onto his
no
body,
rice.
replaced some of his limbs with mechanical ones.
That's the thing. You just pretty much try to eat as low carb as possible. You don't have to actually go keto, is the thing. You might think you have to go all the way and literally go keto, but it's hard to get into a state of ketosis. It takes a while, and it takes like a lot of time, and usually have these little strips of this thing you blow into to make sure you're in it. Like, but if you just go as low carb as possible, like, so even in that meal, if you were to have that Panda order and you were just gonna have chicken teriyaki with the green mix, right? There's still maybe like 20 grams of carbs in that from the sauce on the meat. Oh no, that's not one sitting. There's no way you could eat that in one sitting. I would eat one of the chicken teriyaki things and one green thing, and then I'd save the rest or give it to my wife or my kid. But yeah, even if you just had straight up chicken teriyaki with the green bean mix, you probably have 15-20 grams of carbs in that just from the sauce. But it's still super high protein and fiber and stuff. Yo, server shut down in 12 minutes. Feels bad, boys. Feels bad. Yeah, this is DB Delight. DB Delight. Let's see if we can kill Gorenzo before server shut down. Do you think vanilla is the best version of the game? Can't stand this grind and slow pace. I do, bro. I do. I think if you like WoW for some of its therapeutic value, the music, the ambience, the RPG aspect, the attachment to your character, all those things, I think vanilla WoW is goated. But if you play WoW with the sound off and you're strictly about metagaming, and that's, I mean, and I honestly don't mean this bad, like some people are just like that, like they don't really care that much, they're not really like fantasy game enjoyers, right? Then vanilla might not be the best for you, because like you said, it's too slow paced. It may not connect with them. They might just want to play retail. You know, it's faster paced. They just want to get into the end game. They just want to start blasting. Like, damn, I was about to start a sesh. Yeah, unlucky. 11 minutes. How long have the maintenances been recently, guys? Has it been a long time? Frank's red hot sauce has been my savior. Oh, true. Hot sauce is hacks. Yeah, absolutely. Very low calories and gives you a lot of satiety. So good. 100%. 100%. Eggs are also hacks, dude. I think, honestly, I could eat like a dozen eggs in an omelet in the morning. like a dozen eggs with like an entire packet of bacon would be a fire meal. These little 3-egg omelets, man. Ain't cutting it. Apples are okay weight loss food. I think they're alright. And it's not great, like. It's pretty hydrating, it's fresh, it's not that many calories, but you know, you're probably getting some fiber and stuff, but you are getting some sugar in it, so it's, you know, it's better than eating gummy worms. But yeah, they're alright. You just gotta make sure when you're eating fruit, I feel like the mentality on it is like, it's a treat. Like, you're basically, treat it like you're having ice cream or something. Like, that's your dessert. That's like your treat. You should really enjoy it and treat it as such, right? Like, for me, my weakness when it comes to fruit is pineapple. I absolutely love pineapples. It's so hydrating. I love being it like the huge chunks of cold pineapple are so supremely satisfying to me. Like, I'd rather have that over like a Nutella crepe most of the time. About 15 grams of carbs in an apple, but won't fill you up. That's what I'm saying. They just, but if that's like his dessert, right, after a meal, and like a giant, you know, Fuji apple, or Honey Crisp apple is really gonna get him there, give him that level of satiety, right? Put that fiber in his belly. I think it's fine. I disagree. You can eat like 10 apples and it's like 500 calories. True. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever works for you, you know? Just feel it out. It's ultimately, man, you gotta find what does it for you mentally, too. That, like, you eat this and it's gonna keep you in the game and you're not gonna grief yourself. Like, what you want to avoid is the horrible sessions where you eat like a pint of Ben and Jerry's, you know? Or you cave and you order pizza, right? And you eat the whole pizza. Like, you gotta just eat whatever's gonna do it for you to stop you from doing that. Then lift and stuff and be active in the video. Giant ass Honey Crisp. Yeah. It's kind of like similar with vegetables though. Like, it's hard to overeat on vegetables. And that's one trick, right? You just eat all your vegetables first before you eat all the really good stuff. So if I go, one of my biggest guilty pleasures is, like I said, soup dumplings. So if I'm gonna go with my friends to go eat like xiaolongbaos, which are these little tiny morsels. They're little dumplings that are wrapped up, and they have pork and shrimp in them sometimes. And they're just so tasty. I could probably eat like 3 trays by myself. If I know I'm gonna go to one of those places, I'll try to drink like a whole glass of water before, and then order like green beans or Chinese cabbage or some of those vegetable dishes, and I try to eat as much as I can of that before I start eating the dumplings. Oh, shumai's, yeah, shumai's really good too. Go check it out Saturday. I walked 4 miles, got a cauliflower pizza. Ooh, cauliflower pizza, nice. 600 calories. This was Halo Top ice cream, 350. Still lost weight. That's what I'm saying though. You can eat pizza and ice cream and lose weight. My boy ate an entire pizza, an entire pint of ice cream for 1K calories, 950, and he probably had in the cauliflower pizza maybe like 16 grams of protein, and the Halo Top has like 20. It's not that much, but keep it real. Super underrated. The only thing about the cauliflower pizzas and why I don't do it too much is it's not that much food. Like, I will eat a cauliflower pizza and I will still feel hungry, even though it's highly delicious. I need something that like will make me feel more full. They have chickpea pizza as well, but it's a little more protein in the chickpea pizza, and it's pretty good, like garbanzo bean pizza. They have Quest pizzas too. The macros on Quest pizzas are really good. They're even less calories. I want to say the Quest pizzas are like 400 calories, and they have like legit 30 grams. Hello, my Russian friend. How's it going, man? Sorry, man. I don't speak Russian, but maybe if someone could translate that. Yeah, what up, Derek? Good to see you, bro. I mean, I eat a high-protein diet, but I still eat fruits in between meals to keep me full. But everyone does that stuff different. Some eat one meal a day, like Argos. Yeah, most of the time recently, I've been eating 2 meals recently. But what you have to do as well, guys, is really important, is you want to have 2 scales at your house and just make it a routine. When you wake up in the morning, you know, you go take a piss or whatever, right? And you do the same thing, and you weigh yourself every day. Do it on 2 scales, so you get 2 different readings. And just course correct. Like, if you're a little bit high for a few days, like, then you realize, oh man, okay, I gotta course correct a little bit. And, you know, just make those data-driven decisions, right? If it's going too low, maybe, you know, you should eat a bit more. I've been on a chickpea burger kick. I'm allergic to red meat, so chickpea and turkey burger is my go-to. Sounds pretty good. So you keep your carbs very low? Yes. I try to keep it as low as possible because it's so easy to overdo it on carbs. And if you do eat a ton of carbs and you just make a mistake, the mentality I have on it is I try to go like, okay, well, I have all these carbs in me now. Like, oh man, my glycogen stores must be super full. Like, I must be able to get like a sick workout now. Like, I'm gonna treat this like a cup half full thing. Oh man, maybe I can make some gains. Like, so you go and you try to go heavy. On the days you have a lot of carbs, you try to go heavy and you try to almost trick yourself. Like, oh, I'm juiced up right now. And you try to, you know, because I'm pretty sure when you lift heavy, that's the best way to like deplete all your glycogen. Mango? Oh, I love mango, yeah. 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I just try to stay as low carb as I can. Like, for me, this is my guiltiest pleasure that I have day to day, is a latte or iced coffee with cream in it. I pretty much have that every morning. Sometimes I'll have 2. And yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a grief, you know. It's maybe like 200-300 calories, but there is some protein in it. And for me, it actually just gives me so much sanity. Like, coffee's like legit important to me, dude. Like, there's this place next to my house that they are able to make a latte with 2% milk, not even whole milk, that tastes like a legit milkshake to me. It is so good. I don't know how they do it with 2, because usually I can taste it. If you do a non-fat milk latte or a 2% milk latte, it feels a little bit harsher, like a little more acidic. The coffee taste comes in a little bit more powerful. Not this place. Somehow they can make 2% feel like you're drinking half and half. I would get about 8 eggs scrambled plus 400 grams of frozen veggies in my 20s, but now I'm old and I get nauseous just thinking of that much food. Yeah, I used to do the same thing. You just get the bag of frozen veggies, right? That has like the carrots, the corn, the peas. 8 eggs, pour it into the pan, dump the frozen veggies in there. Just cook that up. Eat that with some Spam or something. That was the bro college fitness art. I love heavy cream in coffee. Yeah. Yo, if you guys had to eat 1 meal a day, though, what meal are you choosing? Are you breakfast enjoyers, lunch, or dinner? What's the most important to you? And keep in mind, if you choose breakfast, you have to sleep with an empty stomach, you know? What does it for you the most? Oh, and dinner, everyone dinner, yeah. Everyone dinner. Alright, guys. I guess that's it. I'm gonna start getting ready then. I guess I'll take my daughter to start getting ready. Take my daughter to school. I'll be back around midday though. It was actually a pretty good stream. It was a little bit over an hour, but we have a good amount of people, 258. I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back around noon. Do my class, play some pickleball. I'll be back. Let me see. Oh, Grace is on. Perfect timing. Any update for Saturday's event? Grace will fill you in and all that. Yo, much love, guys, to my vanilla enjoyers out there all around the world. I love you guys. There's not many of us left. Let's keep it going. Yeah, I'm rating Grace right now. I'll see you guys in a